Do we need to go this way, you guys? Yeah, y'all are going back toward where we just came from. We need to go this way. I'm kind of torn between would it be in character to take a long rest, and we don't really need to. So I guess I'll go with we don't really need to. I'm never quite sure.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Well, now I have every in-character reason to actually go see what's going on. What's that way? Oh, that's going back toward the Nautiloid. Or destroyed creature ship thing. Alright, I want my archer. Let's see if it'll let me do this. I want you go up here. Please don't start the conversation. Just kind of hang out up there.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Careful, I bite.
I don't know if having two of them up there might be useful, actually. It might be. Actually, I just realized we're kind of all ranged except for Lizelle. Because I actually, if anything, Shadowheart is more melee than I am. And he can do both. Basically, if anyone should be up there, I should be. And, well...
Let's move.
There's no, like, just pure ranged in this game. We can go around this way. Waypoint discovered. Oh, that's nice.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Nah. You don't get this vantage point. I do.
A subtle approach. Feel their anguish.
Woohoo! Rallied is good for us. Oh, losing rally because you got smacked in the face is bad.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Why you? There was a dude right in front of you. Why did you do that? I don't understand. Of course you throw grease at us. Pain in the ass. Well, that's okay, because my words are what actually kills. Like, insulting the boss does seem like a good idea. If I move... Jumping is a bonus action. I love how you move so that you can jump. Okay. There we go.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Serve the bastards! For the absolute!
I just remembered that I have a spell that would be perfect for this specific situation. Seriously, all that you leave them with 1 HP. Ay ay ay. Rude. No, can't do it. Can't jump. You just failed to jump. Okay. You managed not to fall on your butt. I'm proud of you. Actually, if we hit, we're guaranteed to take that one out. There we go. And that frees her to go attack somebody else. Anybody need healing or anything? Not really. I really hope everybody survives this. Well, I can't do any kind of sneak attack while this dude is watching me. So...
Sounds like fun.
Seriously? I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna shove you. No. That was a waste of a turn. That was kind of terrifying. Oh shit, is that you? You could use some healing. Alright, I'm gonna heal you. And...
Cutting to the chase.
Over war. What have we still got? There's you and you. I can get over here. Silly elf. That's how that's done. Woohoo!
Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Alright, everybody back together. Let's go. I'm going to loot everybody. I don't really care that much. I'm not going to be picky. I'm just going to grab stuff and we'll sort it all later.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Dudes. What's unbelievable is how we beat the goblins. You are both heroes.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect! If not for them, your pathetic life would be over.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think. Oh god. Alright, I tried. No, that I've seen what happens if you get them to not be idiots.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
So you knocked him out cold instead. Clever.
Only way he shut that hole under his nose. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Well, no one's keeping you here.
Goblins with us for once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
Oh, they're leaving. Oh, shit. Alright, bye, you guys. I really hope that doesn't have negative consequences.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
Are you alright?
I'll survive a sore jaw. Particularly if it's rid the grove of Aradin. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I don't know. I do these in order, but I don't know if I'm gonna, like, only get to say one before the others are locked out, you know? I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay,
Oh
but
my
we'll be
god.
slaughtered if we leave. We're
Hi,
no
just some
fighters.
Andy. Welcome. The Karlak best lover, just some Andy raid. Hello. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Andy was too busy being a sexy beast to get any progress done. I mean, we all know that's the true reason for playing this game. The companions are just too amazingly awesome not to socialize with as much as you possibly can. I want more opportunities actually to just like chill and chat with them about anything. What's been going on, what are your hobbies, etc. I'm always like, why can't I talk to you more? I do like it when they do comment on things, but I want like 20 times more. All the devs are probably like, do you have any idea how much dialogue we had to write? This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Wow, I'm so glad my followers approve of me helping people. Astarion, do you like garlic? I guess we'll find out tonight. If you don't like garlic, we might have some issues.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
I just can't stand by that. That just doesn't feel right at all to me. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Fine. What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. Well, let's see. I have a ton of stuff I've been picking up, and sorry it's not really sorted. So yeah, I can definitely trade with him to get better stuff. It's just kind of, do I stick with whatever is the obvious bard upgrade, the like improved jerkin thing, or do I go with like, say, the well, that's medium armor. That's also medium armor. The padded armor +1, for example. I think I might wait on making decisions like that for
Sylvanas
now.
be with you.
You too, buddy.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
That's curious.
There are 2 pouches? You know what? Sure, I'll just take both of them and figure out what they do later.
That doesn't matter. Of course it does.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
You said don't pass them up before a long rest, though it changes things big time if you do. Okay, I will be mindful of that. Thank you.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Check the beach before a long rest? Okay. Alright, sorry I'm going to distract from your lesson. I'm a bard, that's what we do.
Proud of you, kids. Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
Is it just me, or are there new things here? Such as a supply pack. Yes, please. I'm a little bit iffy about buying like potion ingredients that I could theoretically just gather myself. But I do want this one. Acorn truffle for potion of animal speaking. Frosty says to buy them, they're very limited in the world. Okay.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
I can live with that.
Your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Stressed out people. Oh dear, now I have to choose spells and stuff. Oh no. At least it's prepared spells and I can change it later. I love the idea of spiritual weapon, but I don't think I've ever used it. Prayer of Healing is tempting, but it's only usable outside of combat. We could just take a short rest. Unless there's some reason why we don't want to take a short rest, I guess. Respec her into Life Cleric ASAP. I have found Inflict Wounds to be very useful. Guiding Bolt, the healing spells of course. And then Shield of Faith I think is kind of the weak point. I'm not sure if there's something else that would go better in that place. Protection? Oh, go to Withers and reclass her. Just choose Life Cleric instead of Trickster Cleric. Gotcha. I love Champion. You approach the complex problems posed by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. You acquired the following: improved critical hit. Not to knock Lae'zel, but I like making less decisions. Okay, do we go with Thief? Additional bonus action. Arcane Trickster. You gain some cantrips and spells. Because we want all of that. Or Assassin. You prefer to deal Sublime Punishment to a single foe at a time. Not in a duel, mind, because a duel implies chivalry, and you're too busy getting the job done for honor. Honestly, I think Assassin is more how I tend to play Astarion. Okay.
Your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Oh, yada 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 yada. We all just care about our butts. I guess I'll go stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Get those annoying people to stop arguing.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I'm with Cal on this one. Ooh, I like this. Clan is everything. You don't abandon those you swore to protect.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Oh, that went a lot smoother than I thought. Isn't the world better when people aren't yelling at each other?
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I'm gonna try and do the opposite, actually. Ooh, Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast Volume 9, Inns and Guest Houses. This could come in handy. Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign. A handwritten scroll in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. Interesting. I'll take that, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a bard! I get to specialize. Oh no. I get to learn a new spell. Oh no. I get to pick a level 2 spell. Crown of Madness could be a lot of fun. Enhanceability is kind of tempting. Hold person, maybe? Invisibility. I have Gale, who I can teach knock, and I have Astarion who can pick locks. And I can just always have one of them in my party. It's kind of the way I've been doing it. Ooh, what's this? Phantasmal Force. 1 to 6 damage. Deal damage to a creature each turn. The type of damage changes to the last type the creature suffered. See invisibility? That could be very useful. So many options. Since bards are half casters, they are best suited for support spells like Heroism, Cloud of Daggers, Bane, Heat Metal, etc. to help boost the rest of the party in various ways. At higher levels they are good for some damaging spells, but at low levels they make for great support. Enhanceability is kind of nice. Enhanceability is in line with what I was saying I wanted to do as a bard, to actually buff my allies. Now, humanoids, that would include enemies if they are humanoids, but a lot of the time they're not necessarily. I'm kind of trying to think of what would make sense as a bard, like to do with music. This game is about flavoring your character how you want, and that takes time. Oh, humanoids can't be charmed, frightened, or become enraged. That would nerf Karlach, wouldn't it? Would that keep her from using her frenzy ability? Only if it's cast on her. Okay, so as long as she's outside of the area where I cast it, she'll be fine. I think I'll try that. And, well, there's always replayability. Oh no. Alright, College of Lore. You pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasants' tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. You acquire cutting words. Use your wit to distract a creature and sap its confidence. That's pretty well in line with how I've been playing so far. College of Valor. You wander the land to witness and relate the deeds of the mighty, keeping alive the memory of heroes of the past and inspiring heroes of the future. You gain martial weapon proficiency, medium armor proficiency, shield proficiency, and combat inspiration. Inspire and add an ally to add a 1d6 bonus to their next attack roll, ability check, saving throw, weapon damage, or armor class. Oh, that's what I was trying to do during the fight in the opening scene, actually, and what I tried to do during the fight earlier in this stream, actually, And I didn't know why it didn't get used, because that's not how it works. I wanted combat inspiration. Okay. Now I understand better. Okay. So College of Valor would be in line with how I am attempting to play my character, not knowing better. College of Swords. A highly trained and skilled warrior, you use your prowess with words and weapons to fight and entertain in equal measure. You gain scimitar, medium armor, slashing flourish, defensive flourish, mobile flourish. Thrust your weapon with enough force to push your target back 6 meters. Afterwards, you can teleport to the target. Dude. Oh, but this uses your bardic inspiration. And you gain a passive from this. Oh, so many options. Okay, I'm not really interested in using a shield. Medium armor I could take or leave. Martial weapon... I don't know if that would let me use longbows and get spell thief. Combat inspiration, like I said, would let me play the character the way I had been attempting to. So that would be nice. So College of Valor is tempting for that reason. Swords involves a bit more. Well, let me see. I could attack up to 2 enemies at once. That's pretty nice. Attack defensively, increasing your armor class by 4 if you hit. Huh. Gain a passive fighting style. That's kind of fascinating. I think I'm gonna go with College of Valor. I feel like lore would kind of be more in line with the flavor that I would like, but Valor lets me actually do the thing that I had been trying to do because I didn't understand how bardic inspiration worked. Skill expertise. Expertise is already assigned. Deception and performance. Holy fuck on a stick. I feel like, can I put some of that into persuasion? Oh wow, it has to be that much. I'll go with what the game is suggesting. And I don't want to replace any spells right now.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Oh. Let me see your wares. Hunting short bow. Ooh. How much does all of this stuff cost? This is actually very reasonably priced. A light crossbow +1. That's kind of a no-brainer, but I want to keep looking and see what else is available. Scale mail. Disadvantage on stealth checks. I'm not usually trying to be stealthy. I'm usually wanting to be seen and perform and stuff. I just feel like this would just look really good on me, and I have put scale mail on Shadowheart before and loved the way it looked on her as well. Now, as for you, I think your half plate is just the best. I have a ton of stuff to sell, because I didn't get to sell all of this before. We're gonna have you put on your new chain shirt.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Oh, she looks nice. And I think I might want to give her the light crossbow +1?
Well, hello.
Hello. My dear, I am gifting to you the hunting shortbow. Enjoy. How do you still have a goblin bow? I love this stuff, by the way, being able to send stuff to wares, being able to move stuff around your party. Too many people are talking.
You're an idiot. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Being able to send stuff to camp. Oh, that's right. I decided that I was gonna try on the scale mail. How's that? Okay. I might want to dye it. He's like, if I must. Okay. And now I get to send everybody's clothes to camp.
These things have stayed interesting.
Because I just don't have the heart to get rid of the starting gear for some reason. Let's see. Yeah. Those outfits mostly work, I guess. If we can find the right dyes, that might be good. But I don't think I saw them. I'm sorry, I did not expect this stream to just be like, we're just gonna spend the entire time shopping. Ah yes, inventory management, the game!
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Am I the only one in need of dyes? Dye remover seems like a good idea. I'm just gonna buy all of that so that I have it as an option later. Ooh, you have more acorn truffles? Yes, please. You have more gold and stuff too? Aw, sweet. This is fantastic. I'm just gonna like spend the whole time buying and selling. But yeah, in terms of dyes, I'm not really seeing what I would want here.
Goblins, druids, this grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Give the tiefling a menacing glare.
Lower.
Why not? How often do I get to do this? On your knees. She won't say it again.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
No, I don't know. I'd be inclined to say, do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? But considering how I was... Your dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again.
A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Frosty, you had suggested going down by the beach before taking a long rest. I'm not sure what's the best way to get over there. And there's a path I want to open up before I forget and make my life more inconvenient. Sorry, I'm kind of metaing.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Not gonna lie, sometimes I get that angry. Hey Avilafar, welcome in. How's it going?
Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Hey, what's going on?
We need to get Arabella out now.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
This one is just ouch. I mean, they did kind of say that she should steal it. But, I mean, I need to talk to the druids anyway, so I might as well talk to them about this too. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. Do I want to do that, or do I want to say you've got your work cut out for you? I'm feeling a lot of pressure because Shadowheart was like, we shouldn't get involved. No, I don't want a kid to get in trouble because she took her parents too literally. I'll talk to the druids. I was planning to do it anyway.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Alright.
She must be terrified.
She'll be fine.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Just seems like a good idea to save before going up and talking to a bear. I mean, I have Lae'zel with me, but still.
Calm, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I go... Yeah, why not? I go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Ay ay ay. hey! Hello!
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions. Always happy to help a fellow bard.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ooh. Let's see. Do I go with the classic raid gang, complete with lasher and smattering of bullyongs? Or do I go with this? Didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an Illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled. That's actually disturbingly close to the truth.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
I have some fun options. Brass or silver dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins. Neither was gold or dragons, really. How gosh. Gauche. I can't pronounce it, so I don't know if I'm allowed to use that one. I'm kind of torn between the dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins, or just like getting really into it. You know what? Let's just go all in. Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Dramatic. How has Maglabiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
What brought you to the wilds in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Astarion, I know what you're thinking, but no, let's not get the man killed. So tempting to go and steal the idol, but I'm pretty sure it literally just won't let you. Like, you can't even try. See? Oh. I can go over there. I can try to steal it. I just saved, right? I'm gonna save again just in case.
The idol! It's gone! Stolen!
The time has come. Remove the outsiders.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! I stole the idol! Oh no! We're safe scumming this, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. Oh dear. And the bear's running in. Oh no. Alright, that was... I had I just had a thought. You know how sometimes you get that thought of like just yourself doing that thing you know you shouldn't do, but like you really want to do it and you visualize it and it feels so real, and then you realize that the outcome just could not go well at all. That's what just happened. We had one of those kind of invasive thoughts. But we didn't act on it, and that's the important part.
The bardic imagination is just that vivid.
The bardic imagination is just that vivid. Exactly, Astral. Exactly. Good to know that you can actually do that, though. I think it's great that they allow that. It could be interesting to just be... I don't know if that would be necessarily be part of an evil playthrough, but to just like, you know, do stuff like that. And I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I think I would care too much. I'd spend the whole time crying, but... This will go well. Yeah, sure, why not? This will go really well. Alright, I'm gonna try throwing a fish next to the elevator instead. Thank you. Alright, I said I'd take care of the kid. Let's try and do that without, like, making things worse.
Speak.
I'm looking for a healer. Can you help me narrow the search?
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
Are you helping to prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
That's fair enough. I help defend the grove. I'm not your enemy. Alright, hopefully this will be good. And I won't regret not improving my persuasion instead of deception.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Just want to double check that. Yeah, okay.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Fly quick. Fly safe.
I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go rescue this child.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm leaning into persuasion a lot more than deception. I feel like I should have put into that instead. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not?
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
She does not strike me as a very pleasant individual. Alright, now we gotta chat with Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you.
I'm a bard, of course it is.
Something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
I would talk to her about the other stuff, but, like, it seems a little bit weird at the moment. Okay, well, we are here, so we might as well do what we need to do here.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Interesting.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Wolves, though? Really? They're just dogs with no table manners. I can't necessarily try to avoid wolves, but I can say everyone's got their own fears. I won't judge yours.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Alright, we can stare dreamily into each other's eyes later. Right now, we're in public. Alright, trying not to get too close to the wolves.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
This one. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zelvor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Fine, I'll speak with him.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I, have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I love all the different options I could talk about. Or, no, nothing strange. I just want it out of my head. It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halson said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry
Oh,
for
lovely.
misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I'm really tempted to be like, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust. But I also kind of want to play as nice with the other druids of this grove as I can, in case it's possible to either get Kalga to turn around or get them to see that what she's doing is not in their best interest and rise up against her. So, alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
Fine, I swear, I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for
they
sure
left.
is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Let's see. Taking any of this stuff would probably be stealing, right? Oh, well, we can take a look at Halsin's pipe. Interesting. Notes on drow parasite. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
That's not
Forget
quite...
Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
That's cool. I like the conversation there. That was awesome. But the tadpoles have been altered. I don't want to mess with anything, upset anybody. So I think, as tempting as it is to look around here, everything is going to be red and we'll get in trouble if we touch it.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did she take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
I mean, if no one's looking for Halsin, sure.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'd like a more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the Circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Alright, now we're talking. Oh, no, come on, we're going. Come on, Shadowheart, we're going. Give the wolf some space.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light-fingered antics, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Of course.
It's our job to get us out of
I accept your offering.
My job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
that girl. I don't care what Mole says.
So this one
Stupid and reckless.
lets you cast dancing
What am I
lights.
to do?
That could come in handy, so I'm going to have Shadowheart wear it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.